Should you buy this iPhone 13 in 2023? See, this iPhone was launched in September of 2021 at a price of 80,000 rupees and I paid complete full price for it. But today in 2023, this iPhone is available for 60,000 rupees. That was about its price history. So now let's talk about the phone itself. So I won't be burdening you with any technical jargon or anything. So I'll keep it really simple so that even a layman can understand. So let's start off with the build. This iPhone basically is made up of completely glass. In the front, there is glass, and in the rear also, there is glass. And in the side, you can see it has aluminum frame around it. So the differentiating factor between this iPhone and the Pro versions is that the Pro versions के अंदर जो frame है ना, this frame is like it's polished, like it's highly polished and like mirror की तरह चमकता है. Whereas in this, it has a matte finish to it, which looks really nice to be honest, in my opinion. And let's talk about the screen. So the screen is around 6.1 inches in size. Honestly speaking, I love the size of the screen because I find it to be really compact. Like मेरे एक हाथ के अंदर ये fit हो जाता है. Especially like जब Apple ने iPhone 12 के साथ जब ऐसा boxy design के साथ shift किया था, these iPhones became really more compact and it became a joy to hold these iPhones. Whereas the iPhone 11 hai, XR hai, and all the such older iPhones, they even though they had a 6.1 inch screen, like they felt a bit wider because of the round curves around it. So I really love this boxy design and I can literally keep the phone like this, So I can do such things with this phone. I don't know like kitna use mein aayega, I just don't know, but that's the thing about it. And if you talk about the brightness, it goes around 800 nits. The Pro versions go around like 1000 nits. This one can go around 1200 nits, but that is only when you view any HDR content. Like the usual things are like it has two stereo speakers, and honestly speaking, speakers are really good. Like it fills the room. Like अगर तुमने fan off कर रखे हैं and if it's a quiet room, पूरा room भर जाता है इसके volume से. So that's a good thing about it. And also the weight of this phone is around like 175 grams. So it is really lightweight. And honestly speaking, लोगों को लगता है कि भाई ये phone बहुत छोटा है and 6.1 inch is not a lot. But once you start using it, you'll fall in love with the size. And honestly speaking, this is the most perfect and the most ideal size for any iPhone. And like for any phone, to be honest. So the main USP of this phone for me, at least for me, is its size. I really love the size of this phone. So now let's talk about the battery health. देखो, मैंने iPhone खरीदा था on 17th of December of 2021. I have been using this iPhone since day one. And heavily मैं इस iPhone को यूज़ कर रहा हूँ, like really heavily, like intensively, like इस पूरे चैनल पे जितने भी वीडियोस हैं, वो सारे वीडियोस इसी iPhone से शूट हुए हैं. All the videos have been shot with this iPhone. Like there are many times like मैं literally सिर्फ धूप में ले जा रहा हूँ and I'm shooting at like 4K 60 FPS and power bank से charge कर रहा हूँ, navigation on है, and also really harsh conditions में this phone has survived. And honestly speaking, even after 1 year of like 2-3 months, insane battery life. It's still now at 89%. But there's a thing that this iPhone was manufactured in China. It wasn't manufactured in India. I don't know whether like the quality of battery cells used was a bit higher or superior. I just don't know. But the thing is that this iPhone isn't made in India. Whereas अभी तुम कोई भी iPhone खरीदने जाओ, those iPhones are made in Chennai actually. So this one isn't made in Chennai, so it's like imported or something. But whatever. That's the case about this iPhone. And yeah, also one more thing is that the reason why I'm getting like really great battery life with this iPhone is like you can just go and check this video out. I've explained it very in detail about the battery life which I get in this phone. The thing is that मैंने इस iPhone को update नहीं किया. It's still not iOS 15. I personally feel that one of the major reasons why I'm getting such stellar battery life is because of iOS 15. It's been like 3-4 months and I haven't updated my iPhone till now. So, and I guess I won't be updating it until the banking apps and also apps stop working. But yeah, majorly I guess it's because of iOS 15 and the way how iOS 15 was like really custom made और इतने प्यार से इस iPhone 13 lineup के लिए बनाया गया था ना iPhone. The iOS 15, it was like the peak. It was the peak of battery optimization and efficiency because the battery life jump between iPhone 12 and iPhone 13 was huge actually. It was huge. It was considerable. And if you want to know battery life कैसी है, देखो अब मेरे को ना previously I used to get a bit higher, but अब मेरे को around like 12 घंटे तक मिल जाता है. 12 घंटे usage, like सुबह 6 बजे निकालो चार्जर से 100% पे, शाम के 6 बजे तक चल जाता है. And if you want to know the screen time, it's around like 7-8 hours. 7-8 hours, if that's a lot, okay. And now let's talk about the cameras. Camera का तुम like सबसे बड़ा advantage तुम like if you want to see a sample in this entire channel, all the videos are shot with this camera. All the vlogs are shot with this camera. All the like many talking head videos which I do, such tech videos, all are shot with this camera. And the cinematic mode is a very underrated feature. Like I just don't understand why people don't use cinematic mode that much, but it's a very good feature. Like it was a game changer, and like at least for me, it's a huge feature for me. So yeah, if you want to see camera samples and if you want to see more photos, like if you want to see more photo samples, I'll just leave my Instagram ID over here, and it's even in the show notes as well. You can just go and see like all the stories and all the posts which I have made. Like I just made a recent trip to Jaipur. By the way, what a beautiful city actually. All the photos which I've shot are like completely shot with this phone, and it's completely unedited. I haven't used any filters, I haven't tweaked anything. I personally feel even if the camera is really good, actually it's not that bad. It's amazing, and videos with like this iPhone is a king. Like nobody can come even close to it. So now let's talk about performance. It has the A15 chip, and by the way, A15 chip इतना अच्छा battery life देता है ना, वो processor is like mind blowing, and the performance is like top notch. Like आज तक मैंने इस iPhone को hang होते हुए नहीं देखा. See, the only time I have seen this iPhone hang was in my Jaipur trip. It was really hot. Direct sunlight इस phone पे आ रही थी. Phone wasn't like, it had navigation on, it has mobile data on it. It even had hotspot on, and I was back and forth like switching between social media apps, and I was shooting 4K 60 FPS content also. Also, my phone was running out of storage, so it was like a nightmare for the phone. So that was the first time in like 1 year of using my phone ki like for the first time get a phone thought hang hua. I was like, wait, phone hang क्यों हो रहा है? But like it was a quick fix, like 10-15 seconds बाद I just gave time to the phone, and बाद में the phone started working again. That wasn't major. Like after that I haven't encountered like 2-3 weeks हो गए, I haven't encountered that slowdown or anything. And also another thing which I've noticed is that like when you type a lot, and especially when the battery is like really low, like 5% के around है, the time the keyboard like slows down a bit, but that happens like very rarely cases के अंदर होता है, but you know it does happen. This was it. I personally feel this phone is completely, I repeat, the phone is completely worth it even at 60,000 rupees. Just couple of days ago, my friend bought this iPhone. Like he bought an iPhone 13 and he's completely satisfied with it. And I personally feel this phone till now holds the value. And the fact that iPhone 14 and iPhone 13 is literally the same. Dimension the same, the weight is same, the processor is same, the chips are the same, every single thing is same. iPhone 13 holds an amazing and a brilliant value even at 60,000 rupees. If you are somebody who can utilize this phone, by फिर तो ये phone is like even much greater. But I feel like it's a very good phone at 60,000 rupees, because go above 50,000 rupees, like you enter into the premium segment, you just have two options. Either it's Samsung or iPhone. I don't consider OnePlus to be a brand anymore, and it completely boils down to your preference, like if you want Android or iPhone. But I personally feel at 60,000 rupees, it's an amazing, brilliant phone. And this was it. This was my review about the iPhone 13 in 2023. I hope you really liked this video. I hope it helped you in deciding whether if you should buy this iPhone 13 in 2023. In short, it's a great phone. The camera is its USP. The battery life is its USP. The performance is its USP. It's a perfect phone. It was probably one of the most greatest iPhones since the start of iPhones, because iPhone 14 isn't a bad phone, but it's just that iPhone 14 didn't offer anything new. I'm talking about the 14. Like the 14 Pro still has something new, but the 14 was a very underwhelming phone, and clearly evident कि भाई Apple like इतना बेच भी नहीं पा रहा है. I just don't know what happened with 14 Plus, but I guess the pricing was off or something. But still an amazing phone even in 2023, and I hope you liked this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Okay, bye bye.